Good morning. Time to rise and shine. Let's just hold that image in our hearts right now. We're all rising and shining together in unity. Whether you're here in the sanctuary or joining us online, feel your heart rising now, shining out this ancient blessing and prayer. Oh, people are rising. Hey, actually physically rising. Ask and you shall receive. I manifested a major movement. So let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. Yeah. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. I can sway along with that. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. Feel it in your body. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. Smile creep up on your face. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. Let's send it out to somebody. You. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be happy. Let's radiate out with our hands to all. May all be filled with loving kindness. May all be well. May all be well. May all be peaceful and at ease. May all be happy. 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 One more time. May all be happy. Oh yeah, thank you so much. I think it's time to bless our youth, led by Alice Sparks, our youth education coordinator.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Can you hear me? Okay, great. It is time for us to bless our young ones. So if you'll just repeat after me. We love you. We bless you, and we behold that divine spark within you. And we say a special blessing for Joe and Caven.
We have a special treat this morning. Our opening prayer is going to be led by one of our newer members, Weston Hudson.
Hello. he's welcoming me, and I'm supposed to welcome all of you. So we'll just pass it on to everybody. So first of all, welcome to everyone here and everyone on the live stream. It's truly a blessing. Sherry was actually a little ill, so she asked me to step in today. And I was thinking about welcome. And I was thinking about, when you go to a friend's house that you've known for a really long time, or a relative, and you've been there 100 times, and more than 100 times sometimes, and there's always that same welcoming. I've been coming here 6 months, and I felt that from day one, just that welcoming spirit of just feeling like my friend or a neighbor I've known a long time have just opened the door and welcomed me. So I wanted to say thank you for that. And then also I wanted to say welcome to anybody that's new here. If you want to raise your hand or stand up, we have a welcome packet if you didn't receive that, and one of the ushers will bring you a welcome packet. It's filled with many goodies inside. Also, there's a name tag if you want to put a name tag on so that we can say hi to you and welcome you and give you that welcome that I received 6 months ago. Also, after service, there's in the fellowship hall behind us, we have food and a new table there for the newcomers. If you want to join in and let us say hi to you there as well. So with that said, I'm going to bring up Ted and Julia, who are going to light the candle, and I'll get out of the way so they can do that.
Thank you, Weston. Throughout American history, in times of political and social unrest, growing pains we can call them, we rely on those among us who insist on truth, justice, and accountability to see us through to the other side. So today we light this candle in honor of those who carry the light.
Thank you, Ted and Julia. So now I just invite you to go within, go into that still space that Rumi says that there's a voice that doesn't use words. Listen to that space, to that all-knowing presence that guides us, that leads us. When we don't get in our own way, we move out, anchor in that presence, in that divine spirit. That knowing presence that is in everything, in all of us. And the smiles that we see on the children's face, they remind us that we have that same place inside of ourselves, that we are one with this power and this presence, this Holy Spirit, this divine essence that gave birth to us, lifts us, animates us, and keeps us moving along on this divine path that we are unfolding moment by moment. We anchor in this presence, knowing that where God is, we are, that we are an extension of that love, that kindness, that generosity, that abundance, right here, right now. We know that if anybody is suffering from dis-ease, disharmony, confusion, doubt, worry, we know that God is right there, providing, going ahead, just like this service was already pre-written in the mind of God as it unfolds right here, right now, through the message, through the music, through us coming together in communion, that love that we care for each other, that's what really breaks this place feel home, that welcoming spirit, that as we make our hearts welcome to the divine love, it flows forth, amplifies us, lights us up, and allows us to share it with others. We are unity, unified in that consciousness. I give thanks and know this is so, and I say amen. Now I'm going to invite up Geneva. She's going to do the announcements, so hopefully Laura's got some music ready for her.
Going to do my Donovan bit today. I have to warn you all, and I hope you'll be patient with me and gentle. This is my first time ever doing announcements, and I even have a first-time joke, courteous to me of my friend Lynn in the Kitchen Angels there. And let me see if I can do this one. It's only like 2 lines, and I forget it all the time. But what did the drummer name his newborn twin girls? Any idea? A 1 and a 2. And a 1 and a 2. Anyway.
Just because you're having a birthday, you think you could get away with that joke?
Yes, Paul, at 85 years old, I'm entitled. Okay, first thing, be sure your cell phones are turned off ahead of time, please. I had to check mine just now to be sure it was, because I've been getting phone calls all day from my kids. And be sure to check your handout for other events, recurring activities this week. For the rest of the month, see our February bulletin. And thank you, Joe, for the tip about speaking right in front of the mic, because I can see I'd be lost quickly. Okay, first Sunday potluck in the fellowship hall after the service is happening. Now, I may not be quite so happy about it as Donovan usually is, because I've been in there since 8 o'clock this morning and 4 hours before that cooking. So that's one of my favorite things to do here. Anyway, and talking about Tuesday is the Behind the Lens seminar movie. Am I supposed to look at that? Okay. Is the movie this week is The Defiant Ones, followed by a question and answer with Tom Blank. It's $30 for this series and $5 per time. Wednesday, chanting and meditation in the sanctuary at its earlier time, 5:30 and 6:30 p.m. with John West and Donna O'Neill. Now, I have not done this myself because I'm allergic to driving at night, but I've heard this is wonderful, and I'm going to do it one of these days when the sun sets later. Okay, what do we got? Oh, that was a chanting and meditation. And I want to talk about Saturday, the 7th, is our Sacred Women's. It's not up there. Anyway, Sacred Women's Circle that's happening here, and all women are welcome. I think we start at 10:30. I'll get to you in a minute, Weston. And yeah, here, next Sunday, on the 8th, Weston, who just spoke, and so happy you're here, Weston, and I'm really looking forward to next Sunday. So he's going to be our guest speaker. And then here's something about the kitchen again. Are you able to bring a pot of soup on a Sunday? If you are, please sign up at the fellowship hall. And you are also welcome to bring other foods on any Sunday. It's always appreciated. And believe me, we have enough people here to clean out the kitchen. So it's all appreciated. And now, Mo has an announcement. Where is she? Are you? Oh, hi, Mo. Thank you, everybody.
Well, here I am again, trying to get people to come to the choir. We're rehearsals start a week from tomorrow, February 9th, and we will continue every Monday from 4 to 5:30. Now, pretty soon, 5:30 is going to be light, so that kind of takes care of that issue. And another issue I was wondering about with people, if you've ever been up here and done anything for this group of people, you always see receptive, smiling, grateful, non-judgmental faces. So if you have any problem thinking that when you sing you're going to be embarrassed or you're not going to do something right, you'll never get that feeling from the congregation. They will always appreciate whatever you do. And if you make a mistake, just mouth the words and that'll be okay. No, just kidding. But anyway, so we're going to do 2 songs. One is called For the Beauty of the Earth, which is an arrangement by John Rutter, which is really gorgeous. And then the other one is Oh Happy Day. Now that is not a hard song. So you can learn it if you've, I'm sure everybody in here has sung it at one time or another. Anyway, so I hope that you will come. And I want to say one more word. I thank you so much to the people who always come for every choir event for the Christmas and the Easter. They're always there, and I can count on that base to be there. But the bigger the choir, the better. The louder we can sing, and the more comfortable everybody feels. They're not having to be independent on their part. So if you've ever considered it, just try it. It's just for a couple of months, and if you don't like it, don't do it the next time. But I can guarantee you that when you see the faces of the people looking back at you, you will feel very appreciated and loved. Thank you.
Well, I know I made you all stand earlier, but it's time to stand again. And as our sing-alongs usually are, there's a very simple repeating pattern, and I'm just going to run through it for you for those who aren't familiar with this song. The verses go like this. Oh, life, make me like the breeze. Try that. Oh, life, make me like the breeze. Same melody. Moving through the world with ease. Try that. Moving through the world with ease. Now I go up. Touching in a gentle way. Try that. Touching in a gentle way. Now back to the original. Cooling on the hottest day. Yeah, you got that. Now the chorus goes like this. I'm going to teach it to you this way. The melody goes like this. La 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 la. La 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 la. Try that. La 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 la. La 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 la. Now put it to words. Isn't it the nature of me? Isn't it what I'm meant to be? I'm just giving you a teaser. Now we go to the top. Here we go. Make me like a breeze, moving through the world with ease. We walk up, touching in a gentle way. Back down, cooling on the hottest day. Isn't it the nature of me? Isn't it what I'm meant to be? Looking at the clues that you give, isn't this the way we should live? Isn't it the nature of me? Oh yeah, beautiful. Oh, life, make me like a stream. Make me like a stream. Rolling, stretching far and free. Walking up, sharing all the gifts I have. Joy springs all along my path. Isn't it the nature of me? Oh, yeah. Isn't it what I'm meant to be? Looking at the clues that you give, isn't this the way we should live? Isn't it the nature of me? Now we're gonna do a little Paul instrumental. There's much more we still could know. Life, your highest mountain seat. How high every soul can reach. Isn't it the nature of me? Isn't it what I'm meant to be? Looking at the clues that you give, isn't this the way we should live? Isn't it the nature of me? Yes, it is. Yes, it is the nature of me. Yes, it is what I'm meant to be. Following the clues that you give, I know it's the way we should live. Yes, it is the nature of me. Oh, yes, it is.
Good morning. The nature of you is so big and yet so small, so tiny and so expansive. I'm Donna. I'll lead you in this morning's meditation. So let's begin by just feeling your body, and let's do some small movement. Let's just start with the neck, turning it slowly, turning your head from one side to the other, only as much as you feel is nice. Finding maybe your edges. Just feeling the neck softly loosening up, and then perhaps making some little nose circles in front of you. Just feeling your neck get more relaxed. Sometimes we hold a lot of tension there. And now, please, bring your attention to your feet resting on the floor. Feel their weight. Feel their connection and their groundedness. When you notice that, they might even feel heavier. Notice now the emotional state or any stress that you're holding on to. There's a lot of stress that we could take on right now in the world. But for this moment, just notice what is there. Is it manifesting as tension anywhere in your body? So let's focus now on taking a breath, breathing in to any place that you do notice tension. And as you exhale, let that tension, whether it's in the form of emotions or mental activity, let that just flow out with your exhale. Breathe into your heart. Feel that expand, and exhale any tension, any emotions that are not serving you right now. Breathing in to the heart. Breathing out, and let those emotions dissolve away. Now let your hands rest heavily and separately on your lap. Observe your hands, just bringing attention to the hands, their weight, and any sensations in the hands. As you observe them, also being still. Observe in them a feeling of stillness that is so delicate, so subtle, right there in your hands. And perhaps you could expand that awareness of stillness to areas of the body beyond the hands. Where do you feel sensation. Those are good places to take your awareness and just feel stillness there. Feel every cell feeling its own stillness. Every cell experiencing this subtle and delicate feeling of stillness. Your whole body enjoying this peace. Imagine and feel now that stillness is like getting massaged by spirit. A comfortable divine presence that lives within, under everything, in everything, in every cell of you, in your heart, in your mind. Let this divine presence massage you still. Now please bring your breath back in deeper, expanding you from your still place. You can begin to gently move. And then bring your hands together at your heart or on your heart. And take a moment to draw yourself up tall. And as you exhale, drop your chin and bow to your heart and to this divine presence that lives within you, that you can touch whenever you drop into awareness of stillness within. Om, peace, namaste. Changing hats now. And now I'm a little bit smaller and younger.
This song came from a school musical that I wrote for Donna when she was a public school teacher, and then we cast it with two different casts of 7th and 8th graders, and it's fun to bring this back from 1995.
When I was tall as my dad's knee, I always loved the dandelions, 'cause they weren't just weeds to me. The seeds were silver angels flying on the breeze. It's hard to see the angels now, 'cause I lift my wings above the ground. What you see outside is a reflection of the inside. What you see outside is a reflection of your inside. Just a condition of your inside. I heard about a movie star. Well, she had all the world could offer. She was beautiful, she was famous, she was the world's greatest clothes shopper, and she danced. But she grew sad and bored with life, took some sleeping pills and closed her eyes. Why? What you see outside is a reflection of your inside. What you see outside is a reflection of your inside. Just a condition of your inside. I know when people look at me, everybody sees a different story. Some see my disability, some can see my spirit soaring on the breeze. No matter what you judge me by, the beauty you behold is in your eyes. What you see outside is a reflection of your inside. What you see outside is a reflection of your inside. Just a condition of your inside. Da 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 da. When I was tall as my dad's knee, I always loved the dandelions, 'cause they weren't just weeds to me. The seeds were silver angels flying on the breeze. And I can see the angels now when I lift my wings above the ground. Sing it with me. What you see outside is a reflection of your inside. What you see outside is a reflection of your inside. Just a condition of your inside. What you see outside,
What you see outside
is a reflection.
is a reflection of your inside.
What you see outside,
What you see outside
is a reflection.
is a reflection of your inside.
Beauty's a condition.
Just a condition of your inside.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Let's see what we have today. This is the theme for the month, and I want to thank Weston Hudson for this idea. Blessed are the pure in heart. That's our general theme, and I'm going to just keep on going with what this line is from Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. We're going to come back to that. Just take that in. And then let's move over to the human condition, which we're more familiar with. All right. This was the surliest looking toddler I could find. Have anybody seen surlier toddlers? Oh yeah, somebody's seen a surlier toddler. Try saying that, surlier toddler. Now, what if my authentic self is nosy, needy, and or not nice? Now, I know many of you are thinking, well, that doesn't relate to you. Some of you are thinking, great, John is finally going to tell me how I deal with those other people who are nosy, overly needy, and often not nice. But think about this. If you're thinking about somebody else that you want to change, isn't that being a little nosy? If you're thinking about some other adult, let's say, that you want to change. And then it's a little needy if your happiness depends on somebody else changing, right? And those kind of judgmental thoughts, really, it's not the nicest kind of thoughts, is it? So I'm just trying to say that if we're honest with ourselves, our thoughts often go in this direction. And this is not to say that we're bad people. It's about that human side of us, our thoughts. So the question is that our authentic self? And I got this idea once because in my career, I worked at several different nonprofits, and over that time, I've either hired or supervised over 60 people. And in that time, I remember one performance review I was doing with an employee who had this tendency to look on the dark side and then talk about this person's view about other staff and managers in negative ways to other people. So when we brought this up in the performance review, this person said, I'm just being my authentic self. Those are my authentic feelings. And so the question we're going to look at today is, well, is that true? We're going to kind of take it from the two sides. If that's true, we'll look at that. And then on the other side, if it isn't true. Now, it's easy to talk the talk about how we believe in our spiritual essence. But, you know, when push comes to shove and we look out at this world and we see things going on that we don't like, and then we see death and we see destruction, do you ever find it hard to have that
pure state of mind where you just see it all as spirit flowing. Raise your hand if you never have any issue with just seeing it all as an unfolding of spirit. I don't see, okay, one hand. One hand. As a matter of fact, because of that, because we are so often displaying this human side and we take it in at the human level, if we're really honest about it, the idea that we possess a Jesus and a Buddha level consciousness within us, and that is the true essence of everybody, it's almost like believing in unicorns. But fortunately, we have with us today Uni, the Unity Unicorn, to help guide us through that, okay? All right, who likes Uni, the Unity Unicorn? Okay, right. Just to remind us that the truth of our being is not a fantasy. So, but we're going to go back to that branch of, if that's true, if our authentic self has all those negative qualities, nosy, neediness, not nice, then here's what happens. This is called, in psychological terms, it's a fixed mindset, okay? It means that we believe that we're fixed, that basically we're kind of stuck there. And science has found that from that mindset, that's essentially our authentic self, has these negative human qualities, and that's the authentic self of everybody that we're seeing, then what happens is we have to kind of try to hide it. We avoid facing it. And so we may come to unity when we may dance the dance of, oh, everything is perfect, at least spiritual, but we're not really facing what we are carrying within us. We're not facing it. And then the self-handicapping is this psychological term which means that we limit ourselves. We limit our possibilities of growth because of that firm belief. And then finally, not that any of you have ever experienced this, but this thing called defensiveness, which justifies. But you know, I can relate to all these, can't I, Donna? I can relate because, you know, it's easy to be defensive. Defensiveness there's a protective quality. We want to defend our loved ones. We want to defend the world we believe in. And so before we know it, our defensiveness becomes an anger, and it becomes this forcefulness. And meanwhile, those examples of people like Gandhi and Martin Luther King who were out there saying, if you want to change the world, don't come at it from this level. Come at it from what? Right. And that's because Weston is an expert at that. He's going to talk about that next week. I'm the expert on this stuff. So, all right. But let's just, in terms of this, let's just look at what the Unity Unicorn has to think about all this, okay? That's what Uni the Unicorn thinks. All right, so now we're going to go to the other branch, and we're going to look at alternatives to believing that that's your authentic self. And there's two approaches. There's the scientific approach about your mindset, and there's unity philosophy. And so starting with science, no, I didn't mean to go there. That's Unity, the Unity Unicorn as scientist, but let's move past that. Okay, science provides this substantial evidence that personality is not a fixed script. Think about that. Just take that in, because it's almost like this world is walking around with a script in hand, following what it did the day before, isn't it? It's like, oh yeah, that's how I did it the day before, and so let's come right back to the fight. So, of course, you've all heard of the fact that we've discovered that our neurons can change and adapt, literally, the physical structure of our brain through neuroplasticity and rewiring. And then there's more and more research around this idea of the growth mindset. We talked about the fixed mindset, the growth mindset, actually becomes a predictor of whether or not you're going to change and adapt and grow in your life. If you have a mindset that you are an unfolding flower of being. And then finally, there is a lot of evidence that each of us, whether you see it or not, you may just not really see it that obvious around the people around you, but on average, 98% of people change something, some trait during the course of their life. Unfortunately, the average might be just one trait, but it just shows that people are able to do this if they set their mind to it just a little bit. What's that phrase from Jesus? If you have faith of a mustard seed, then you can move mountains. So I assume people who have 1/1,000,000th of a mustard seed can change one trait in their life. So now let's go to, how does unity philosophy view the personality in our authentic self? And I'm going to put it out to you this way, because we've all defended our personalities. We've all defended the negative stuff that comes out, almost because it feels like an attack on us when people talk about us having to change all that. But in unity, it's the timeless struggle between pure being and our thoughts. And in unity, our thoughts are not who we are. These are waves coming out of this powerful being within us. We express these thoughts. And then we get attached to those thoughts, and they flow back into our consciousness, and we identify with them. But in unity, that's two aspects of being, isn't it? It's pure being, and then it's like this ocean that manifests all these waves that are just up and down, crashing on the shore, and somehow we identify with those thoughts. Now, let's go back to this phrase, a metaphysical interpretation, metaphysics meaning the deeper, the underlying truth to this phrase from Jesus. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. You know, it's easy to look at that and just kind of go, that's not really me. I'm not pure in heart. And even when Charles Fillmore, Unity co-founder, described this, you could get the sense that the pure in heart really only applies to the elite. So let's look at this phrase. Fillmore defined the pure in heart as those who are completely free from the belief in any power other than God. It means having a single unified focus, alignment with divine mind, rather than being distracted by mortal or double-minded beliefs. And I recall when I asked you to raise your hand, only Eric Grape raised his hand. So Eric, you're there, man. But the rest of us, it's hard to align with that, isn't it? But I want to share something with you. It's so important, no matter where you are, even in unity, to go deeper than just the outer words spoken about one thing, because there's a deeper truth to this. The paradox is, as soon as you say, yeah, that's not me, guess what you're doing? You're falling into the very trap that he's saying, don't go. See what I mean? It's like he doesn't want he doesn't want to tell you this so that it lulls you into thinking that can't be you. He's wanting you to reach beyond your self-image and see yourself this way. So here we go. Fillmore also taught that purity is an innate divine quality within every soul. That's our second principle in our list of 5 principles, that the divine is within you. And it reflects the original substance of being. He viewed this inner purity not as something to be acquired. He taught that it is a spiritual reality that shines forth when material thoughts are cleared away and we identify with the indwelling Christ, the Buddha, the Spirit. And so what I'm saying is that we can so easily buy into this notion with our thoughts that we aren't pure in heart. But as soon as we just say, wait a second, I'm not going there anymore, I'm going to keep working at it, we start moving towards our conscious being, our cosmic being. from human to the cosmic. And we lost a couple friends last few days. The first one I heard about was Joe Sanders. And then just yesterday, Caven Two-Spirit. So I ask you to think about how we perceive these beings. Because both of them, like us, were in that struggle of being in the thought waves. But when we leave the body, guess what? It's like, hello, cosmic being. Hello, cosmic being. And so I want to invite you to see Joe. This is with his friend Alice Sparks. I want to invite you to see Joe now as the cosmic being he is. And I feel like I had a visitation from Joe, because as soon as I heard about him leaving his body, I sat down at the piano for some reason, and one of those rare experiences came to me where a song just flowed out, the fastest song that I can recall ever having happened. And so I don't know how that happens. I don't know if that was a spiritual event. It felt like it. And I'm going to say it's because it's a reflection of my cosmic being connecting with his cosmic being in the ocean of oneness. And I realize this song relates to Caven as well, so I dedicate it to both of them. And I will walk into the light with everything I need right here inside my heart, right here. And I will walk into the light with everything I need right here inside my heart, right here. Like I got the sun in my heart, the sun in my heart. Like I got the sun in my heart, the sun in my heart. And I look back on you, my friends, who walked me to the end of this branch of the trail we're on, to thank you. And did you see I left you something on your porch? I won't need any more where I'm going. Like I got the sun in my heart, the sun in my heart. Like I got the sun in my heart, the sun in my heart. And I know how my words got in the way, fumbling round what I wanted to say. But I will walk into the light with everything I need right here inside my heart, right here. And I look back on you, my friends, who walked me to the end of this branch of the trail we're on, to thank you. And did you see I left you something on your porch? I won't need any more where I'm going. Like I got the sun in my heart, the sun in my heart. Join me. Like I got the sun in my heart, the sun in my heart. And I know how my words got in the way, fumbling round what I wanted to say. But I will walk into the light with everything I need right here inside my heart, right here. And you will walk into the light with
you got the sun in your heart, the sun in your heart. Like you got the sun in your heart, the sun in your heart. The sun is always shining in your heart. The sun is always shining in your heart. Just a quick question regarding that line about I've left you something on your porch. How many people received something from Joe before he left? Can I see some hands? Yeah, I heard there's something waiting for me in an office somewhere left by Joe. I think you're on.
Oh, I'm going to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. I have a job to do now. I'm just so smitten by, Joe had an idea he was going to be leaving, and I said, Joe, you got to give us a signal. I really feel that song was his way of reaching out to us. And also our hearts go out to Caven. That really took us by surprise this morning. We had no idea. So Caven and Caven's family, our hearts are with all of you. Thank you, John. So we come to that time in our service now where it's an opportunity for us to share our gifts with this incredible community so that we may continue to do the work that we're doing in this world, which is a joyful work, but a work that does require some funding. So if you are able, we thank you for your ability to help us. And if you're not able, we love you anyway, and we love your talents and time that you contribute, but this is the time where we're going to take up the offering. So please join me in our offering blessing. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love, and I trust God. Now you can talk, Mo.
Enough to last till the end of time. Why is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, oh, but just for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are meadows and cornfields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. Oh, listen, Lord, if you want to know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, oh, but just for
So for some of us, we had a visitation from Joe and Caven, and for me, hearing that song was a visitation from my mother, because she said to me when I started singing at age 4 for the neighbors, and you know, by the time I was 7 or 8, she said, if you could just learn what the world needs now. And I never did, but Mom, I dedicate that beautiful version to you. That's what I was thinking the whole time you were singing. At least I'm in a place where we come together and we sing that song from the heart. I mean, it's not a performance, it's a prayer, it's a blessing. Thank you, Mo, for blessing us. So let's bless these gifts, which is also your prayer and blessing to this community that you feed and nurture in so many ways, not just with your finances, your time, your energy, and sometimes your soup and your salads and all those yummy things, and just giving so much to this community. We are so blessed to be in this spiritual family, and if you're new here, we bless you in this moment, just seeing you being part of this family of spirit, because we're all connected. Isn't that true? We are truly all connected when we reach into that love. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you for blessing us through these gifts. So it is. Amen. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Mike. He's still coming with me. Joe is with me. Thank you, Joe. That's what came out. Thank you, Joe. I guess on that song I'll have to write, written by John West and Joe Sanders. Right? So we bless people and we honor people who, different ministries, and today the thought came to us that there is an individual who is literally a ministry unto himself because of all the work he does for this community for years, as soon as he came in the doors with Laura. And that's the man who just walked in the door, just kind of bumbled in, didn't know I was going to be talking about him, Gary Collins. Gary, come up here. Come up here. Come up here, Gary. So, right up here, Gary. Just bumble on up here, this beloved soul. I wrote a list of all the things that he has done, and it was like a travelogue of this whole building. You walk up, and as you come up the steps, concrete work he's done, walk in the door, painting the door. He painted it once for us, and then we said, we don't like that color we picked out. Paint another one. Paint it again. Here's another one. And he went right back, okay, I'll paint it again. And you just keep walking through. He's worked on the floors. Go outside, he's worked on the gutters. We had people walking up onto our roof. Stay with me, buddy. We had people walking up on our roof, and we could see them, and then we had things breaking up on the roof. And so he built this beautiful barrier at the top of the ramp up there, and it's just this lovely wooden wall that so cleverly keeps people from getting up on the roof. I tried. I almost died. And orangutans, yes. And just out front, back on the other side, concrete work came in one day because I asked him, we need a ton of gravel out here, and so he spread a ton of gravel, and it just goes on and on and on, Gary. And so, we're going to bless him together because we need him to keep going, okay? All right, I want you to feel it from all of us right now. Just take it in. Gary, the power of Spirit is flowing through us to your power of Spirit, connecting in that incredible, infinite light of love and joy and service that you radiate so beautifully. We love you. We bless you. Together, we love you. We bless you. We behold the divine spark within you. That worker spark is amazing. We love you, buddy. Chaplains, we just want to acknowledge you. Chaplains, they're ready to pray with you. Would you rise, please? Yes, Julia, Andy, and Bev. If you haven't availed yourself of their divine light, it is truly beautiful. And with that, we're going to jump right into the peace song. We know what we're doing. People looked at me like, what are we doing now? Come on, we've done this. This is what we do, and we send it out with love and joy to this whole world right now. Look past the appearance to the cosmic being in everybody and just call it forth. We are one. Here we go.